Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to work with the multidimensional array in the PHP. Okay, and our task is to output this array in the HTML. Alright, so we got a question, options, and we're going to create an array containing all of the information like this and then output into the HTML file. Alright, so let's start. First, I create a array.php, but of course you need to set up your SAM. Make sure it's running. Okay, and remember the port you're on it, and then create a folders. Go to C drive, exam, and ht docs, and you can create a new folder with a name whatever project you like. For me, I create a projects and then another folder called PHP, and then array.php page. Alright, now when we have this, what we're going to do is to make a default HTML format by typing exclamation point and then tab. Alright, so here my array, for example. Okay, now what we need to do is that we need to insert the PHP. Okay. Right. The next thing we need to do is to create an array. So multi-dimensional array. In this case, I'm going to create an array that holds all of our needed information, that is questions and then options. So question in PHP, if you need to create an array, you can type array and then the bracket, because we're talking about multi-dimensional array, so we're gonna have inside it sub-array, and the way we do it is the same. We're gonna have to create an array. So our question is who is John Doe? So we're gonna type in who is John Doe. Alright, and then the second parameters is option 1 and option 2, that is a teacher and a doctor. And now let's forget about option 1 and 2. We're talking about a teacher and a doctor at the value. Okay, remember to put the comma after the array. Now that's just for the first question, and now we'll move to the second question, the second array. So again, similarly, I need an array, and our second question is where is Katie Reeves from? So where is Katie Reeves from? Question, and I'm gonna have two other value, USA and UK. All right. The third array that we're gonna create, similarly with the other one, when did they get married? Second values is 2019 and 2012. Alright, and remember to put a comma after your array. Alright, so now we finished create our array. Now we need to output this array into the HTML file. Okay, what we need to do right now is to loop through the array and output the questions and the answers. If you look at this, you will see that the way we identify the array is this. So the array in PHP will start with 0 and then 1, 2. So in this multi-dimensional array we have, for example, you need to identify this key, this value, then you need to say question, and then 0 for the row, and then 0 for the column. Alright, so this means we will output this one. So for example, echo question like this. Now let's check if we can echo this one in the HTML file. So now we just open a Chrome or whatever browser you have, and then just go to localhost and the port. I'm using 4444 as the value for the port, but your computer might be different. You can check it and see here the port in your XAMPP control panel. Alright, and then just type in the name of your folder. For me, the projects, and then another folder is PHP and the name of the file. Alright, so I'm going to save this, and I'm going to reload this one. So as we can see, we have Hui John Doe. Alright, so I have successfully output the array in the HTML file. Okay, it seems that I'm missing a question mark here. Alright, now this is how we can access the array. If you want to output a teacher, the row is 0 but the column is not 0. The column will be 1. Okay, and if you need to output a doctor, then the column will be 2. The same thing applies for the second array. So the second array with the question is the first row, 0 and then 1. It's not the first row, I'm sorry. This is the 1, the value is 1 for the row, because this is the second one. And then 0. Okay, let's say that and check if we have that. Refresh, yeah, we have it. So this is how array work in PHP programming language. Alright, now we're gonna create a loop that make it output question and then option.